Hello children. In today's class we'll discuss Euclid's division lemma or Euclid's division algorithm. Okay. You know the algorithm means, what is algorithm? A group of instructions which are used to solve a problem is called algorithm. So algorithm is nothing but lemma only. Okay. So before going to Euclid division lemma, let me discuss a few basics. Okay. So you know everyone very well about divisions, the basic divisions. 5 is, when 5 is divided by 2, 2 2s are 4, remainder is 1. Let me take 9, which is divided by 7, 7 1s are 7, remainder is 2. Okay, and 16 I am taking, 16 is divided by 4, 8 or 2, 8 to the 16, remainder is 0. Okay, let's look at here from these three examples. So what you observe, definitely you can observe the remainder is never be less than the 0. Remainder never be less than 0. Remainder is always greater than or equals to 0. Remainder is always greater than or equals to 0. If you observe one more thing, look at the remainders and divisors. See, in this example, remainder is less than the divisor. Here also, here also. So for any division, remainder is always less than the divisor. Okay, let me take if the divisor is b. Let me assume divisor is b. Divisor is b. I am assuming divisor is b. Then remainder is less than divisor, which is b. Okay, so I got one condition. Next one is, you know, in our childhood, dividend, there is a dividend. Let me assume dividend is as a. Dividend is as a. Dividend as a. So quotient as a q. Remainder, or you know the relation among this. The relation among these is, you might be told by your teacher, dividend phi equals to divisor 2 into quotient 2 plus remainder 1. You see, phi equals to 2 2s are 4 plus 1, phi equals to 4 plus 1, 5. So from what can I draw from this is, dividend a equals to divisor b quotient q plus remainder r. A equals to bq plus r. So here I am taking, I took two numbers, 2 comma 5. Here also I am concerned from the first example. 2 comma 5 are two positive integers, definitely. Okay, of course this is exist. I am taking Euclid division lemma is applicable only for the positive integers. Understood? Okay, so 2 comma 5 are any two positive integers. 2 comma 5 is nothing but, in this example meaning 2 is b, 5 is a. So a comma b, any two positive integers, integers. A comma B, any two positive integers. Then there exists a pair of positive integers. A pair of positive integers P comma Q. Sorry. Q comma R. Q comma R. By satisfying a relation, that relation is nothing but relation number 1 and relation number 2. This thing I can call Euclid's division algorithm or Euclid division lemma. So Euclid division lemma or Euclid division algorithm, now I can tell you, if A comma B are any two positive integers and there exists a pair of positive integers Q comma R to satisfy these two conditions. So these two conditions nothing but Euclid division lemma. Understood? Okay. So children, Euclid division lemma is used to find HCF of positive integers only. Okay. So let me solve the problems based on the HCF. Okay. So the question is, if the HCF of 24 and 36 is written in the form of 13m minus 7. What is the question? If the HCF of 24, 36 is written in the form of 13m minus 7, then find the value of m. So the question is, you need to find HCF of 24 and 36. HCF of 24 and 36 is 13m minus 7. Okay. Now here the bigger number is the 36, smaller one is the 24. So 36 is divided by 24. 24 ones are 24 is divided by 6 minus 4 2, 3 minus 2 1. So here the divisor is less than the remainder is less than the divisor. Remainder అనేది divisor కన్నా తక్కువగా ఉంది. Understood? So now 24 will be divided. No, 12 ones are 12 twos is 24. So I got the remainder is 0 here. So for the divisor 12. So therefore HCF of 36 and 24 equals to and the 12. Okay. Children, now this 12 is equals to 13m minus 7. Okay. So now transfer to this 12 plus 7 equals to 13m. Okay. 13m. Now 13m is equals to 12 plus 7, it is 19. Now m is equals to 19 by 13 is the answer. Okay. Okay children, next question is, Asini expressed HCF of 103 and 25 in the form of 103 equals to 25q plus r. So Asini expressed HCF of 103 and 25. So the HCF of 103 and 25 is expressed in the form of 103 equals to 25q plus r. If P and R as the sides of a right angle triangle, then find the length of the hypotenuse. Understood? So from this equation I need to find the Q and R. So if it is Q, here also Q. Okay, Q and R. From after finding Q and R, so by taking the values as Q and R, the values Q and R, the sides of the right angle triangle, then find the hypotenuse. So look at here. So 103 is a larger number, is divided by 25. 25 fours are 100, remainder is 3. See, I will express given like dividend 103 equals to 25 into 4 plus 3. But given when given that 103 equals to 25Q plus R. So comparing these two, equation number 1, equation number 2, by comparing these two equations, I will get Q equals to 4, R equals to 3. So these two numbers are the measurement of a right angle triangle. Okay, a right angle triangle is 90 degrees here, A, B, C. So let me take 4, 3. This question mark, I need to find the hypotenuse. Okay, so using Pythagoras theorem, AC square, the square of the hypotenuse is equals to square of the sum of the other two sides. That is a AB square plus BC square. AC I don't know, AC square I need to find. AB is the 4 square, BC is 3 square. Now AC is equals to 4 square 16, 3 square is 9. Now AC equals to square root of 25, AC equals to 5 units. Because I don't, it did not specify the measurements either in centimeters or in meters. Okay, that's why I written the AC, the hypotenuse is 5 centimeters. Okay children, let us move for next question. If A equals to 25 and B equals to 6, given one condition, A equals to BQ plus R, then find the value of R. Very simplest question. A value is 25, B value is 6. So these two positive integers are expressed in the form of A equals to BQ plus R, then find the value of R. So very simple, that is 25 is divided by 6, 6 4 the 24 is 1. Dividend 25 is equals to 6 into 4 plus 1. So what is given? A equals to B Q plus R. Simply comparing these two equations, so I will write this, you have to find R equals to 1, okay, and Q equals to 4. So let me discuss a few questions. These are short questions. The LCM of two numbers is 560. LCM of two numbers is 560. HCF equals to 40. If one of the numbers is 250, one of the numbers is 250, find the other number. Meaning, you see, the product of two numbers the product of two numbers equals to the product of their LCM and HCF. The product of their LCM and HCF. This is the concept here. Children, so one of the numbers is 280, okay, not 250. So 280 into B equals to LCM equals to how much? 563 into HCF is the 40. 1 0 0 cancel. So 4 1s are 4, 7s are 7 1s are 7 8s are. That implies B equals to 8. So what is second number? Second number is the 80. Understood. What is the formula? The formula is the product of two numbers is equals to the product of their LCM and HCF. Okay, this is the formula. And see, I will tell you one more thing. So what is the condition? When does LCM is equals to HCF? So when does it possible? It is possible when two numbers are equal. Okay. So whenever two numbers are equal, and example 9 comma 9, 9 comma 9 LCM, HCF both are same. Understood? So now we will discuss the next problems. Okay. Okay, children, let's move for the long questions. So here one of the very important model questions is use Euclid division lemma to show that square of any positive, what it is, square of any positive integer is of the form pi m comma pi m plus 1 or pi m plus 4. Okay, what is telling? By using Euclid division lemma, you need to show the square of any positive integer is of the form phi m comma pi m plus 1 or pi m plus 4. So similar question, the numbers are different. By using Euclid division lemma, you need to show the square of any positive integers is of the form, the square, what is telling? The square of any positive integer is of the form 4m or 4m plus 1. So I will read one more question also. By using Euclid division lemma, you need to show the square of any positive integer is of the form 3p or 3p plus 1. So these are the many models questions. So don't be confused. The solution is simple. Sometimes you may be give pi k or pi q, pi p instead of m. Instead of m, you may be give any letter. Okay, don't be confused. Okay, so use Euclid division lemma to show that the square of any positive integer is of the form pi m plus 1 or pi m plus 4. Okay, here let a comma b belongs to positive integers. Okay, from Euclid's division lemma, A equals to BQ plus R, equation number 1. And remainder is always greater than or equals to 0 but less than divisor, equation number 2. Okay, children. So let b equals to So compare BQ plus R, BQ plus R, pi m plus 1, pi m plus 4. What is the B plus lo em undi ikkada? So B equals to, I can take 5. Let us assume B equals to 5. So from equation number 2, I can write 0 less than or equals to R, which is less than 5. Now let me write possible reminders. R equals to, R is greater than or equals to 0 but less than 5. That's why 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Okay. So now if R equals to 0, B equals to how much? It is 5 from equation number 1. So A equals to, B is how much? 5, Q, R is 0. A equals to 5Q, because 5Q plus 0 is 5Q. Square is telling square of any positive integers. That's why I am making square on both sides. That implies A square equals to 5Q whole square, which is implies A square is equals to 25Q square. Okay. Now let us take out common 5Q square. If I assume that 5Q square is equals to, it is m, that's why 5Q square equals to m. That implies A square equals to 5m. I got first one. Now if R equals to 1 and B equals to how much? 5. From equation number 1, A equals to 5Q plus 1. So this is square of any square of positive integers. So making square on the both sides, A square equals to 5Q plus 1 whole square. A square equals to 5Q, A plus B whole square, 5Q whole square plus 2 into 5Q of 1 plus 1 square. Okay. That implies 5Q whole square is 25Q square plus 5 2 is a 10Q plus 1. Let me take out 5 common from this. 5 of 5Q square, 5 2s are 10, 5 2s are 10, 2Q. This one. Let us assume 5Q square plus 2Q equals to m. Then I can write A square equals to 5m plus 1. Equation number 4. Okay. Okay, so next take the if R equals to 2 and B equals to 5. Similarly from equation number 1, A equals to 5Q plus 2. Again making squaring both sides. A square equals to 5q plus 2 whole square plus equals to pi q whole square plus 2a b plus b square 25q square plus 2 to the 4, 2 to the 4, simple it is 20q plus 4. Okay, so let us take out the common. Take out the common. How much? 5. 5q 4q plus 4. So let assume 5q square plus 4q equals to m. Again write a square equals to 5m plus 4, equation number 4. Okay. Okay, चलो next remainder. If r equals to 3 and b equals to 5, from equation number 1, a equals to b. What is the b value? 5 q plus r 3. Squaring on the both sides, because square of any positive integer it is. So a square is equals to 5q plus 3 whole square. Okay, 5q whole square 2a into b plus b square, 25q square plus 30q plus 9. So let me take the one more step. 25q square 30q plus 9, I will write 5 plus 4. From all this I will take the 5 common. 5q square 5 6 so 30 plus 1. Let assume 5q square plus 6q plus 1 equals to m. And write a square is equals to 5m plus 4. Equation number, I think it is 4. Number 6. Okay. So next last reminder, if r equals to 4 and b equals to 5, from equation number 1, a equals to bq, a equals to bq plus r. Squaring on the both sides, a square equals to 5q plus 4 whole square. It implies a square is equals to 25q square plus 2 of 5q plus 4 plus 4 square. It is 25q square 40q plus 16. Again you need to write 16 as sum of two numbers, 25q square plus 40q plus 15 plus 1. Let me take 5 common from all this. 5 is common, 5 5s are 25, 5 8s are 40, 5 3s are 15. So let assume 5q square plus 8q plus 3 equals to m. Then I will write a square equals to 5m plus 1. Okay. From all this, what you understand? From all the equation number 2 to 7, you understood that the square of the any positive integer is of the form 5p. I think it's 5m comma 5m plus 1 or 5m plus 4. You can solve this question also. Here b into take how much? 4. The positive remainders are 0, 1, 2, 3. So simply by solving like this, we will get the answer, and that is the square of any positive integer is of the form 4m or 4m plus 1. Understood? So again, if you are not getting, you can comment below. So definitely I will do one more video, and don't forget to subscribe my channel, and I am able to prepare the more videos which are creative problems, and to get the 10 by 10. Thank you. So next problem is use Euclid's division lemma to show that the cube of any positive integer is of the form 3k comma 3k plus 1. Use Euclid's division lemma to show that the cube of any positive integer is of the form 3k comma 3k plus 1 or 3k plus 2. Okay. So I am going to with this question. So remaining two question you can try. Okay. If you are not getting this remaining two questions, you can comment. So I will do one more video for these two questions. Okay. Now solution is, let a and b all belongs to positive integer. Okay. From Euclid's division algorithm or Euclid division lemma, let us write the Euclid division lemma. A equals to bq plus r, and remainder is greater than or equals to 0 but less than divisor. Equation number 2. So let assume see a equals to bq plus r. What is the question? Question is, you need to show the cube of any positive integer is of the form 3k comma 3k plus 1 or 3k plus 2. So if you compare bq plus r, 3k plus 1, what is the b value? So let b value is equals to 3. Let b value equals to 3. Okay. Now from equation number 2, what is equation number 2? What is equation number 2? It is conditioned to get the remainders, that is 0 less than or equals to or which is less than 3. Now tell me possible remainders are or equals to 0, 1 and 2, because remainder is less than 3 but greater than or equals to 0. Now if r equals to 0 and b equals to how much? It is 3. From equation number 1, a equals to bq plus 0. That implies a equals to 3q. it is the cube of any positive integer, that's why. So making cube on the both sides, a cube is equals to 3q whole cube. A cube is equals to 3q whole cube is 27q cube. Okay. Now guys, take out common 3 here. A cube is equals to 3 9 q cube. Let 9 q cube is equals to, what is telling? It is telling that it is k. Now from the above equation, a cube is equals to 3k. I got first one. Okay. Now next is, if r equals to 1 and b equals to how much? It is how much? 3. From equation number 1, a equals to b cube plus r. So making cube on the both sides, a cube is equals to 3q plus 1 whole cube. Okay. A plus b whole cube, a cube plus 3 ab else 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Okay. 27q cube, 9 square, 9 is 27, q square, 3 is a 9, 9q plus 1. So take out common 3 from all these things. 3 common, this I am taking 3 common. 3 9s are 3 9s are 3 3s are plus 1. Now let us consider all this is totally as m. Now see guys, let us assume 9 q cube plus 9q square plus 3q as m. So now you will write a cube equals to 3m plus 1, equation number 4. Okay. Next reminder is, if r equals to 2, b equals to how much? It is 3. From equation number 1, a equals to b cube plus r. Making cube on the both sides, a cube is equals to 3q plus 2 whole cube, sorry. So again, use a plus b whole cube, 3q whole cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube. Simplify this, 27q cube, again 27q square, 27 not is 54, 54q square, again it is 36q plus 8. Okay. children, I will write one more step. 27q plus 54q square plus 36q plus 6 plus 2 I will write 8. I will write 6 plus 2. From all these things take out 3 common. 9q, it is 27 q square plus 9q plus 1. So let us assume 9q plus 27q square plus 9q plus 1 as m. Then I will write a cube is equals to 3m plus 2. This is our next